Well, hello and happy gaming, everyone. This is Dark Sage Walker, and I think we should just jump right into the next elimination round. Yes, I still need to do the inevitability of Rust, but give it time. So, Thief, elimination round. We already know what elimination round is. It's a little harder. Cool, let's do it. We've already played Thief once. We know what it's like. If you don't know what's up with the Thief, go back and check out the episode where I introduced the Thief. It's literally called Meet the Thief. Alright, so if what I know about the Thief is right, and of course I assume it is, then the first thing you're going to want to do is... Oh, please. Hit that up. That's right, you only have one thing, so let's make it work. Rosewood Spear. Okay, so being it... Well, as the poet said, they are not long, the days of wine and roses. I don't believe he mentioned dice. Alright, so Rose is kind of a poetry fiend. That's interesting. Leather armor. I will take that. I'm probably one of the few people that actually digs leather armor. Okay, so I don't really have a whole lot to... Now, I will... It's about the same amount of damage, but it also includes doing a burn, which will probably hit for a little bit more. There we go. Perfect. And yes, I will go ahead and take the burn damage. The whole point being that I'm preparing myself to use Unlucky Roll later. See, and at this point I don't have to do anything. I just stab him, call it good. Bye-bye, hothead! It's nice knowing you. Actually, no, it wasn't. You're a terrible, terrible creature. Alright, so the idea that I actually get somewhat powered up from their upgraded equipment because I'm stealing some every round, actually kind of nice. Alright, so I can actually leather armor, dagger, pirate hook, unlucky roll. Splitting a 1 actually creates another 1, so cool, 5 more damage. And because of how dagger works, it's actually in my best interest to try and to get that upgraded as soon as possible. Almost misplayed that. Burn yourself, buddy. Yeah. So it's because of how the Thief works, actually the most difficult part with him is just getting started. Once you get started, then things start to roll. So as you can see, we took 14 damage there. Now think about how much more damage that would have been had I not had leather armor to help bolster my defenses. And that's why I think leather armor is worth it, because, you know, it might not be the greatest amount of damage that's ever been conceived of by a human being. That's right, birds. But think about it from this perspective. If I didn't have it, I would have taken a good deal more damage from both burns and just direct hits. So just because it doesn't seem all that good to only be reducing 1 point of damage, trust me, it's something. It's something that is very useful. Of course, you're going to restore 3 health. Oh, and they can't do me the favor of giving me the... of course. Alright, so there's a good chance that I could actually lose here. And yeah, looks like I'm going to. Ugh. That was just a shame. Alright, try again. There's no reason to get down about that. We know that this is going to be difficult.
No. Stickily.
Alright, so once again we got Rose over there who will allow me the use of... will allow me the significance of... Okay. The significance of using his Rosewood Spear. Bump. Don't know how much I'm really going to care for Bump, but with enemy equipment, it will have its uses. Such as right here. Oh, that's right. Use Bump first. Idiot, what do you think you're doing? And you don't get to use your Rosewood Spear. On the other hand, I get to use it. Alright, so that was a couple of easy fights. Alright, so are we right back where we started? Boy, sure looks like it. I think we're gonna have an easier time here, though. Oh, okay. Someone give me a 3. Oh, baby. Oh, that's about my lot. Man, you're gonna get to burn my butt. Oh no, you're gonna have Hall of Mirrors. That's even less fun. Birds are a little upset, apparently. So now you've got 2 dice to work with, so you're gonna get to teleport. And you're gonna get to poison me. Alright. Flame spell. Oh, please. By all means. See, the wizard's equipment is really... Oh, I forgot about that. Wizard's equipment is really good. Honestly, I could have stopped after the first strike, but oh well. I don't mind fighting him, because he's got great equipment. See, Dryad is actually resistant to her own gear, and that's what made that so difficult. Not the biggest fan of Bandage, but hey, there it is. I have it. Yay. So hopefully we find another aggressive piece of equipment in the shop here. Yeah, blinding you doesn't do a damn thing. Okay, and once we get Dagger upgraded, that will make everything a lot easier. I don't even know what you are. 2. Okay, so I could have bumped that. There we go. So 3, 2, 1, 1, and I might as well heal a couple since we have Bandage. Oh, same as before, blind and a headbutt. Yay. Blinding you has no friggin' effect. What are you? Something. That's what you are. You're something. Oh, you're not even going to be able to hit me this turn. Good. I appreciate that. I don't even care if you blind a couple of my dice, because all I need to do is go stick poke and you're done. Stick a fork in him! He's dead! I think I'm actually going to take Poison Needle. Okay, I don't want Pickpocket. Could probably actually stand to go for Counterfeit. What do we have? Poison Needle. Let's take... Let's take Bandage out. There we go. By the way, the big difference between Counterfeit and Duplicate is that even though Counterfeit can just duplicate whatever you put into it, it also takes up 2 spots, so make of that what you will. There we go. Now, by the way, the value of putting points into putting poison on him is that it stacks. That's the whole point of it. So you might only be doing 2 damage one round, but it'll keep doing higher and higher damage as you put more points into poisoning your enemy. So Poison Needle minus doesn't really even do anything? Okay, that's good to know. Oh, okay, that's what it does. It just makes it so you can only use it once. Though as much as I like the passive damage of Poison, it's probably not the most necessary of things. Basically, it's just more useful than Crowbar, is what that boils down to. Oh, Dryad, it's you again. How you doing, hun? But I gotta go through you to get the upgrade, which I need for Dagger. Plus, there's health over there, so, yeah. I guess you're next. Venus Flytrap. Bump. There we go. Counterfeit. The lockpick. Now, it's not really worth poisoning her because she's strong against it. Might as well also roll some more ones. Stabby, 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 and kabloof. Alright. What the heck is kabloof? You figure it out. It's not my job to... It's not my job to translate all of my weird comic book onomatopoeia for you. Flytrap, thank you. Lockpick. Bump. Counterfeit. There we go. So even when it seems, oh, what do we got? You can't hide from trees. They live for hundreds of years. They feast on the dead. You're a very aggressive Dryad. Aren't you supposed to be a nymph? You know. Really no reason not to do Dagger. It is my main source of damage, so that is what I will upgrade. And it might seem like the +1 isn't much, but you've seen other Thief episodes, you know what it can really do. Four, 8, 12, 15, 18, and 2022. Alright. So my guess is he's going to do a similar amount of damage. Okay, you've got very strange priorities, I must say. There we go. Might as well use one of your daggers, what the hell. And because I don't want this to go on very long, I'm using my limit break. We just figured out, looking at the collection page, that Copycat is a big old jerk. Not that that should be a big surprise to anyone, I'm just saying. Lantern, lockpick. Alright, so leather armor is a must. I'll take off Poison Needle for it. Now, we could still very much use another offensive option, but for right now, I think this is definitely as good as it gets. I know there are some people looking at me like, dude, leather armor? It already failed once. Why are you making such a big deal out of leather armor? Birds! Hey, relax. And his pea shooter gives me some options to use. Nice. Alright, so... Why? And again, I would have taken at least 2 more damage there if things had gone worse. Bump. Counterfeit. I do think it's a good idea to unlock Lockpick. There we go. So, 4, 8, 12, 15. Next round, you will be down. Not before I take a bunch of damage, though. Yeah, so your upgrade actually makes you pretty dangerous. What am I doing? No, go away. Now, if I get some shielding, that would probably be better than leather armor, but as it is, leather armor is still doing plenty of work. I don't have a choice but to take it, I just don't think it's going to be that useful. Alright, well, I don't have a choice but to take on Vacuum. So how does... Oh, Snowman. Oh, my lord. How do your moves change? Alright, so you are not going to be fun to deal with. Four, 8. Oh, come on. 12, 16, 20. I think I want to save Unlucky Roll for Snowman. He seems way more dangerous to me. Thank you. Needs a 3 or less. Well, let's lockpick it and see if one of these are 3 or less. Nice. What do you got for me? Blight. You're just fucking with me now, aren't you? Exchange lockpick for another Blight? Val. What the hell? Come on. Work with me here, woman. Work with me. Actually, because of the upgrade, I think Snowman is more dangerous than Kraken, so let's go fight Kraken. Yo, and I honestly don't think I want to use Unlucky Roll against you. Bitch. How you like it? Needs a 3 or less. Okay, so let's do that. Needs 3 or less. Okay, well, you know what? That's still a pretty good turn. Hey, you don't get a lot of opportunities to curse the enemy, so it feels good when you get the chance to. Overwhelm. Okay, well, I'm not too worried about using Overwhelm when I can just use my own daggers. Alright, I don't know what I'm using necessarily. Needs a 3 or less. Let's lock it. Alright, well, okay, so I did have a use for Overwhelm, it turns out. Of course, now you're gonna get to curse me, and that's no good. But you're also not doing any damage. Lame. See, even without knowing what my dice are, I can still get work done. starting to feel a little stupid for not using it? No. No, not at all. There we go. And now we've got Unlucky Roll to use against Snowman, and yeah, have you seen his gear? We're gonna need it. 16 for what? That's expensive. I don't have use for either of the other two either, so I'm gonna buy it and see what the upgrade does. Oh yeah, Snowman. I do not want to give you odds, so I will not be doing that. And yes, I do think you're dangerous enough when upgraded that I want to make sure that I'm doing as much damage to you as possible in one turn. Because you get 4 snowballs. I know how that sounds, but bear with me here. Let's say that under the least ideal circumstances ever, you get 4 5s. That's 28 damage in one turn that you could do. It's unlikely, but I would rather err on the side of caution than just be like, oh, he'll never get that. Let's assume you do, actually. Lockpick. Bump. Counterfeit. Save myself some damage. Go ham. 4, 8, 12, 14, 17 damage. Don't have much to go. Yeah, that 1-5 is 7 damage. And now we have another unlucky roll, and you just signed your own death warrant there, buddy. Get melted. Snowman. Gonna take the upgrade. So with leather armor, I can just put anything into it. This, I can do that. That gets smaller, which that might be enough. Thinking about it. Alright, so I think what I'm going to put in that place... Oh, should I do dodge or last stand? Dodge or last stand? Do dodge and then try to upgrade it. There's no upgrade here, is there? Or if there is, I already used it. Alright, cool. Alright, on to floor 5. One of you two is Rotten Apple. Yep, there you are. There you are, you miserable jerk. And I think Unlucky Roll is definitely good to use on you, too. That's satisfying. Alright, you get 3 dice. So in order to get, what is it, 16? You would basically need to roll 3 6s and not use Worm Bite. Which if you roll 3 6s, I wouldn't use Worm Bite either. So let's see what happens. Okay, so I think we're safe. So I'll actually save Unlucky Roll for a different unfortunate victim. Well, actually, we're now in an odd position where if I don't use it, I'm not going to kill him. And it's much easier to roll 9, so unfortunately, I just have to do that. I don't even know why I did that. I need all the ones! All of them! It's not bad, but I don't need much more dice control. Yeah, I think Direwolf is the next one I want to take out. You're strong against poison, so I don't really want to use anything that you have against you, unless I have no ability otherwise. Alright, so let's split this at 2 and a 2, bump to 3, counterfeit, put some points into dodge. Let's just do the damage. There we go. Alright, so actually I'm not too displeased with dodge as of right now. Four, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Couldn't use it this turn. Definitely think I want to use it against you now, though. And that's what I thought. And let's preserve a little bit of health here. Ha! That's what I thought. It's alright, no big deal. Oh. He's dragging the one around. Ooh, look, it's a ghost! Definitely buy the health. Let's use some health. Alright, so dodge is actually kind of useless against Rat King. So... you're strong in poison, right? Okay, so that's kind of useless. And I see nothing wrong with taking a little bit of a defensive measure against basically any enemy, though why I decided to do leather armor is beyond me. Dodge, on the other hand, is more useful than I'm giving it credit for. This round, I think I just want to focus on doing more damage, because frankly, I didn't get a whole lot to put into dodge. I did get a whole lot to do damage with though. There we go. Not too hard to do 20 damage with Dagger for that challenge, for anyone who's still going for it. Alright, so actually what I can do here is bump, counterfeit, lockpick this, 2 and a 2, very good. So let's actually do that for dodge. And away with you. I only need to hit you once, basically. And you derped. And I love it when the AI derps. Bye-bye, Rat King. In truth, it would be undignified for a king to fight as well as a simple adventurer. Have thy moment of victory. Thou wilt not have my crown. Yeah, the crown of the Rat King. Man, that's prestigious, I tell you. Are you being sarcastic? No, what gives you that idea? No, I know he's being sarcastic. Idiot. Alright, well, I want to go into the boss fight at maximum level, so... Okay, cowboy, let's bring you down. I don't have the ability to use the 6-shooter. I also don't want to invest quite that much into dodge this turn. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to sacrifice a little bit of damage. That way if he gets Midnight Charm, I only take 10 instead of 12. Put the 4 into dodge, make it easier to use next turn. And then just start stabbing. Ow! Cat cowboy. God, that makes it easy to roll 6s. Alright, so let's do it this way. We're gonna bump, leather armor, duplicate, dodge, unlucky roll. Let the stabbings begin. Haha! Serial killer time! Come on. Now that I see how easy it is for him to activate Midnight Charm, I just want to make sure everything is on the up and up. Go ahead, shoot, bitch. Well, there's no reason not to use this. So 3, 6, 9. Yep, and that's lethal. Bye-bye! It's nice fighting you. By the way, I'm actually a little bit sad that I ever doubted dodge. That's even only getting it occasionally is just beast. I keep looking in here thinking that there's something I want, and I go, oh yeah, poison slingshot and detonator. Yuck. Madison. Alright, Madison, let's see how we fare against you. Immune to freeze. Honestly, it's so rude of you to keep trying to beat us all like this when it's clear you're never going to get your heart's desire. Okay, so how do we want to do this? Okay, so let's lockpick the 4. We're going to counterfeit the 3. Use a 1 for this. Alright, and then the rest is just going to go into stabbing. Oh, I didn't even use bump. What was I thinking? Alright, well, there's always next turn. Hey, use those. Figured you would. So, actually what we're going to do is bump this, counterfeit, get ourselves a dodge, we're going to split this, couple of 2s right on, unlucky roll, leather armor, now let's go ham. By the way, yes, leather armor does reduce the damage from burning, and Another reason why I say leather armor is underrated. And honestly, if I could have found iron armor, I would have used that instead. And were I her, I would definitely... Dodge! Silly bitch. And she's derping. Like, really bad. Interesting. Well, now I definitely want to counterfeit this. Dodge. Dodge. Hot pick. Very nice. Bump that up to a 2. There we go. Sometimes Fury is best used on something that isn't aggressive. Like, for example, if I had just used it for Dagger, I might have gotten 4 more damage, but using it for... Using it for leather armor actually adds survivability, and I think that's a bit more important. Hey, your pocket knife actually does more damage than my dagger. And we're so close to lethal, why not? Little strange that you have an upgraded version of my dagger, but alright. Why is a pocket knife better than a dagger? I don't get it. Yeah, spin me that wheel. Maybe I'll land on a new car. What are the odds? Elimination round 2. Alright, we're doing very well so far. And this time I get Magician. Hobbies. Shuffling cards, juggling, feeling melancholy. Childhood pet. A New Zealand giant rabbit named Grover. Secret shame. Accidentally left the hutch open once and Grover disappeared forever. Reasons for entering the dungeons. To find that which was lost. Sounds way better than looking for a pet rabbit. You know what, though? That's your pet. You go... You lose your pet, you do what it takes to get him back. You don't just want to let your pet run off and then be like, no, I'm not doing this. Oh, hey, I just noticed after the elimination round, their expression and their quote changes. So let's see what it is with the warrior. Look, I really do want super strength in a monster truck, but maybe we could just, maybe we could all just go home sometime? And the thief. This is tougher than I expected. If I don't win the $1 billion, I'll have to sue for $1 billion. Wait, why is my signature on this liability waiver? Okay, so that's actually kind of neat. That's a detail that I wasn't aware of. Now that I am aware of it, I'm very happy to see what they all decide to say after their elimination rounds. But for now, thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, subscribe to the channel to see more in the future. Drop a like, leave a comment, do all that fun stuff, make me a happy fella. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and I'll be seeing you.